And Enoteca, unlike a trattoria, which is family-style portions of food, we serve lots of wine with small plates of food that are prepared by different ladies from different regions of Italy. And that's what we do.
The Enoteca is, what it means is wine library. So it's basically a place you go to learn about wine, to taste wine, to try this wine, try that wine, and you know, we have these ladies cooking too, so it's a match made in heaven, I think.
We wanted to do an Enoteca and serve wine, and it became more about the food and not just about the wine. And we thought how wonderful to do the wine and the food together. Then we thought about the different wines, and then, bam, wouldn't it be nice to have different people? And I, coming from a management background, really worried about having one or two cooks. And Joe assured me there are lots of women out there that love to cook, they want to cook, they have nobody to cook for. You're going to find them.
I had this idea that there was a lot of Italian women out there that were at home, bored. They wanted to cook for somebody, and it turns out that I was right. It's like having an Enoteca in Grandma's kitchen. And the more people tell me when they come here that it smells like Grandma's, or it reminds me of Grandma's, or, you know, that woman looks like my grandmother, or, you know, Teresa sounds like my grandmother, it just, you know, that's really warms me.
Once the ladies came to cook, I really thought they'd be cooking nice little things to go with wine. But each of them have an explosion and an idea and a passion that drives their menus.
It was all about the wine. It still is all about the wine, but these ladies do such a phenomenal job that you can't ignore it. You know, it's just, it takes center stage. They take center stage.
Each and every one of them, when they're cooking, they are the boss. They are really in charge of that kitchen. They're in charge of the menu. They're in charge. It's their night. It's their meal.
I love the first day they come in here because I do whatever I want to do. I'm like a boss. I go buy whatever I want. I call a Joe. I say, I need this to cook it tonight. I need zucchini. I need it. They love him. I love stay here. I love. Over here we do everything. It's fresh. Fresh every day. All my grandma recipe that I have. That's what I do. We all come here. We kiss each other. They're very nice people. We're all like family here.
This is my time off. You know, when I'm here, my mind is here, and it's a performance. We feel absolutely free. And this is the secret of this place. You know, we come from different parts of Italy. When I cook, I have all my history with me. And even last night we did the lasagna lampedusana. And the ingredients was with the pesto, eggplant, and the ricotta salata. I don't know for the American people, but the ricotta salata we bring from Torretta. You know, it's completely different because we do the ricotta cheese, then we put salt, and we dry with the sun. It takes more than 1 week. And we move this ricotta all around the house, depending where the sun came, you know. And the taste is different, but then when the people really appreciate, they show me the dish, you don't need to clean. I know they give it to me, you know, the truth. And they kiss my hand, they hang at me. It was so fantastic.
In the beginning, nobody wanted to cook up here. Everybody wanted to stay downstairs. Downstairs was really safe. They had each other. There was a lot of help, a lot of room. And Joe kept screaming, "You got to come upstairs. I need it upstairs. They got to see upstairs. They only see the dishwasher. They got to see you. They got to know who's cooking the food. Come upstairs." Once they came up and they started getting that feedback from the customers, I think they like it up here a lot.
These ladies are so full of love, and they come through that door and they're hugging you and they're kissing you and they're cooking for you and fussing over you, and I eat that up. I love that.
The owner, the wonderful people, the beautiful people, and then you know, I feel like a family over here.
Familiare è dire poco. Quando io scendo lì è come se diventasse la mia casa, più della mia casa, perché ho la responsabilità di di creare, di portare a compimento qualcosa e di far mangiare il pubblico e di accontentare la mia signora.
It's difficult to find a place where you eat like home. Here, this is the place.
We have to feel that we're doing the right thing, we're serving the right product, and it's presented, and we only hope people like it too. And Joe will say that about the wine. He's buying the wine, he's selecting the wine that he loves. He hopes the customers also love it. But he wouldn't be able to sell that wine or offer that wine. It's just like if you were in our house. We wouldn't want to give you a wine because it's a good bargain. We want to give it to you. We invited you into our home, and we want you to have what we like, and hopefully you'll like it too.
9 times out of 10, when we would go to a restaurant and order a bottle of wine, I didn't like it. And I got an opportunity over here to pick the wines that I liked and to put them in the case. And when people asked for wine, you know, I was able to hand them a wine that I knew was good, or I felt was good. And luckily for me, they thought it was good too, and it worked out.
With the food, you also have a good glass of wine, and let's make also a different, because you know, in Italy, the wine is really important because each wine has a particular plate or a particular taste with the meat, with the rice, and that's also make another difference.
We think it's something special, and we think that we would like to just, you know, we want to be the ones that brought that forward, because it's, you know, with this type of almost immediate success, people are going to want to copy it. People are going to want to imitate it. It's happening.
You know, we shoot for that higher quality. I often get criticized by the older ladies they're telling me, you shouldn't buy such good products. You don't need it. You don't need that extra virgin olive oil when you're cooking. I don't know. Maybe we don't, but I'm going to keep doing what we're doing because people keep telling me the food's great.
I think we've only scratched the surface. I can't tell you how many customers that come in and sit down and say, oh, my mother would love, you know, would love to cook here, or my grandmother would love to. And I says, yeah, sure, one day a month or one day a week, you know, why don't you have them come by? It's like it's like a never-ending trail of these ladies, and they all want to get out of the house. They're tired of watching soap operas on TV. They want to feel useful. They want to make their own money. They want to be appreciated. They come here and they are.
You know, I think it'll always stay in this phase because it's always a new person coming to cook for us, and there's always new things. So, yeah, I guess it is the honeymoon phase that I don't think is ever going to end.